7 is the number of you stay on your spiritually illuminated path and it will exceed your expectations, right? 7 is the number. And so when he comes down on this beam of light. So when he comes down on the beam of light, there's a glass, it's like a bubble. I've always done a bubble. That's what they were showing me. Step into your bubble, right? So now the bubble comes, it doesn't touch the ground. You step up into it, into this iridescent bubble that's filled with the 7 sacred colors, the 7 that are guarded by the 7 sacred angels, and you step into that. That is 100% fully protected by Archangel Michael's shield of protection. I've visualized it. All you have to do is visualize it. You know, intention is huge. Visualize your animals, yourself, your family, everybody stepping up into the bubble. Get yourself safe, get yourself in it. You're protected. Your mind is very powerful. Your thoughts are very powerful. People are losing their freaking minds right now. And everybody needs to stay positive. Everybody needs to do whatever they can to keep their mindset positive. Focus on the best. Use protection fine, right? I use my silver solution. I've got it up my nose. I'll show you what I've got. This is me going out. I'm picking up my trailer to go to California to get my cats and my stuff, right? I've got here a bottle of this is vinegar. Vinegar disinfects. I've got a bottle of alcohol, ethanol. Spray on any handle that needs to be touched. I've got my silver solution, my silver biotics. It's up my nose. I've got a spray bottle of it. I spray it on my face. I spray it on my hands. I spray it on my clothes. I ingest it. I drink it. It's in my food. It's in my water. I've got silver lozenges that I take. Look it up online. Silver biotics. Go research it yourself and see what it does. I'm not selling it yet at this point. I'm making a product together using essential oils with it to help people that have got compromised immune system, to help everybody. Frickin' you've been using it for 3 years on my cats, on myself. And also, if you can get yourselves apples, what is it called? I've told you for a long time too, whole grated lemon, put it in your freezer, grate it, drink it in hot lemon and honey. Then the government freaking told you that too. We've been saying this for how long? And all of a sudden, you know, now we're not so stupid, right? The stuff that our parents and our grandparents did, we're doing again. Hot lemon and honey. Anytime I've ever, my entire life, had a sore throat, I instantly, as soon as I felt a tickle, it was hot lemon and honey, and it was gone, just like that. So the earth knows how to heal itself. We saw that when people stopped driving around and polluting, right? Just a few days and it starts to heal itself. But the earth is also giving us our healing that we need naturally. The stuff that we used way before everybody got so smart and created, you know, microwaves that killed everything. So at this time, employ your brain and the products that you use that your grandmother used, right? Your grandmother used vinegar to clean things off. Your grandmother used hot lemon and honey. Your grandmother used, I mean, hell, the Egyptians used to put silver coins in water to purify the water. You can get grapeseed extract and put it in your water. Any water that I get that's bought in a store or that is supposedly purified, I don't trust any of that. I put grapeseed oil in everything. You use that. Hikers have used that. Travelers have used that when they've gone around the world in the past to purify third world viruses in water. This silver biotics, it sucks. The government won't let them put it out there that it will kill a virus, because in all technicality, you can't kill a virus. You can contain a virus. But it has odor. It kills odor-producing bacteria. It kills bacteria on surfaces up to 4 hours. It does not disappear like alcohol, like it does not evaporate, and it doesn't dry your hands out. What I'm saying is there's so many natural elements that we can use. Essential oils. Essential oils there's so many essential oils that you can use to protect your body. Put on your skin. They're all over my face. They're in my body. I drink Palo Santo. What are the ones that we picked? A cinnamon leaf. I can't think of them all now. I've got 4 of them. Clove bud, right? Clove oil in hot water. Drink that. There are so many different, then grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange, any of the natural citruses. But notice what I'm saying, and Palo Santo goes into my drink. So notice what I'm saying. Every single thing that I'm using is naturally in this earth. It's naturally here for us. It's not an antibiotic that breaks down your immune system. It's something that builds your body, and it builds your antibodies. It makes you stronger. Everyone was going to off-grid and tiny homes, and they were like, oh, those freaking hippies. No, what they're doing is smart. They're doing smart, because what if you have to do that, right? We know how to do it now. So it's about taking what we've got the ability to use and use that. It's when you go and start putting pills and antibiotics and drugs into your body that it fucks up your body. Your body has no idea what to do with it, and it wants to reject it, and it attacks your own body. The sun itself, look at my face. The sun itself, sit in your yard and get vitamin D on your face. Sit in your freaking car and get vitamin D on your face. You can get a tan through your window, because the sun, here's kind of a gross example, but if you've had a kid or a cat, cats peed on your on a piece of furniture, right? And you clean it as well as you can, but what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to take it outside and leave it out under the sun, so the sun can kill the bacteria. The sun is healing, it's powerful. The sun kills viruses and bacteria. I get it. There's nobody freaking here, right? This is Sedona. This place should be freaking hopping, and it's not. I get that. But there's a lot of things that we can do ourselves to protect ourselves naturally that we should be doing every single day of our lives. If you see me walking around and I don't have a face mask on, I've got silver up my nose. I do it, it dries out, I stick it back up my nose. You see me picking my nose? That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm not snorting cocaine, I'm snorting freaking silver biotics. That's what I'm snorting. Spraying it, drinking it, on top of the essential oils. So, you know, I've been talking to people, and it's when you're in your home and you're listening to the news, and people that are addicted to the drama, they're listening to their news, they're listening to all of the sensationalism. I understand that there are people dying. I understand that this is true and this is real. You know, I think this is hysterical that the only people that are listening are actually spiritual people that I know. And it's going to turn to the point where the ones that were scoffing and we're saying that you're crazy, they're all of a sudden going to realize you're not so crazy at all, because you're listening to freaking God. You're listening to Spirit. Spirit's telling you what to do. Spirit's been telling us what to do for a long time, and we've been ignoring it. So go take care of your families. Prayer is very powerful. Positive thinking is very powerful. Love is very powerful. See your family, friends, and loved ones completely surrounded in love, and pray for them. The more that we love our friends and our neighbors and our planet and our earth and each other, the more the energy lifts, our vibration lifts. And energy is everything. The vibration is what needs to lift in this planet. So love, peace, love, calm the fuck down. Don't watch the news. Don't listen to it. Don't keep repeating it, because you're giving it energy. You're giving it power. That's it. And the people that are on here right now, I love you people. I mean, it's amazing, you know? I was raised a freaking Jehovah's Witness, and I'm telling you, there was a reason for that. I get it. I am working, I believe what my son believes now and what I was raised to believe in religion. I also believe what my grandmother believed as a communist. She believed that, you know what, don't just sit back and pray that God's going to fix it. Do something about it. Be responsible. Love this planet. Take care of this planet. Do what you need to do, right? And the worst thing that you can do is play into the drama and talk about it and feed the frenzy, and people are getting freaking crazy. I had to leave my house to get outside so that I could get balanced and connect and realize there's a God that's holding that sun up in the sky. He's not letting this planet blow up. He's not going to let it happen. But you need to smarten up and do what you can and help him help us, right? We don't just sit there and go and say, okay, God, I need a job, and sit in your room playing Nintendo. You freaking go out and you knock on the door and you say, hey, I'm looking for a job, right? So God helps those who help themselves. That's my thing. Hey, I love you. Anyway, that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to say it until the freaking crazy government decides to shut down free speech. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you. Be well. If anybody is not doing well, please don't see them sick. Please see them getting well. See them strong, right? See them surrounded in love, and know that they are loved, and that they're gonna be okay. And there are always casualties, and we're not going to stop it, you know? But we've got to freaking keep it positive. You got to stick together. We're all just like one light in the string of everything that connects us all together. We're the united collective. We need to freaking stand together, not lose our minds and segregate. And this is like, they're separating people for a reason. That's not how you build strength. So the next thing, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just holding a positive thought. I'm looking at the sky. I'm looking at the sun right now, and the sun is healing. And I know who's holding that sun up there for us to heal. So I'm with that. You gave me a message I needed to hear regarding positive energy and thoughts. Hey, yeah, well, we all need to focus on it, right? God, it's so easy to get negative. I did. I woke up in the middle of the night after listening to some people, and I was like, oh my gosh, do I need to go get a mask? No. I talked to my landlord, and he goes, Sherry, if any place is safe, it's us. He goes, we've been ingesting this for 3 years. We've got it up our nose and our hands and our body. It healed him from a third world virus that the doctors could not figure out what was wrong. He was dying. He was dying, and they were trying to give him antibiotics. And he was getting sicker and sicker, and his friend came and said, look, you need to take this. And so he started taking it. Look it up online. Silver biotics. Look it up. And it saved his life. That's why he decided, he goes, dude, I want to work for you. I want to distribute this. You know, there's 2 companies that make this particular brand of it, and it's sold out. One of them has sold out themselves, which I told them it was going to happen. Spirit showed me about 1.5 years ago that they were going to sell out. They were going to say whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what they were going to do is they were going to make it so that you could only get it if you got a prescription from your doctor. Why? Because it's about money. It's all about money. And to hell, the other people that are making it, they haven't done that yet. I'm praying that they are hippie enough that they're doing this to help the world. My landlord's been trying to get people to listen, and nobody listens, you know? And it's like freaking Chicken Little running around. The sky's gonna fall, the sky's gonna fall, except for the sky is falling, right? So now are you gonna pay attention? You're so right on. I have a rare disease and I live on everything natural to be able to enjoy every day when not in the hospital. The sun in California, my doctor told me 15 minutes, no sunscreen. Absolutely, absolutely. The sun is healing. We need 10 minutes. I was told by Spirit 10 minutes with just sitting in the sun. And you don't have to be out at the sun at the full time, you know, the full strength of the sun. Just enough to get a little bit where you can feel it. It does wonders, and it's interesting. The ocean, people are like, man, people are at the beach. What are they doing? They should be home. No, they shouldn't. They should be in the ocean because the ocean is filled with salt. Sea salt is extremely healing. Take Epsom salt baths filled with essential oils. Do the things that your grandparents did, and you'll be healthy. You know, when I went to the grocery store after I came out of my little squirrel nest, because I'm never out of my place. In Canyon Lake, I was like, I'm in lockdown on my own. I self-isolated. You know, when I came to Sedona, they isolated me for 6 months. When I finally went out and I went to the store and I thought, okay, I gotta go get some cat litter, right? I go out to the store and the whole aisle is empty and this aisle is empty. And the aisles that were empty were the chips and the pizzas and all the fast food. I'm like, what? You're worried about your immune system being compromised and the first thing you go for is chips and salsa and dip? I'm like, man, I hope I can get my, you know, my vegan, you know, chicken and whatever. Nothing was touched. Tons of vegetables, tons of fruit. All the vegan stuff was there. All of the healthy stuff was there. And I'm just like, okay, let me get a whole crap load of that because that's what I need, right? Get your chia seeds. I shouldn't even be telling people because they're going to all go out and get my chia seeds, but filled with omega fatty acids, will hold water in your body. Lemon, grated whole lemon, kills carcinogenics. It kills cancer cells. Anyway, I'm going into the grocery store to see if I have any lemons to buy left. But if you guys have any lemons on your tree in California or any oranges or any grapefruits, put them in your freezer. When they're frozen, they're easier to grate. Grate it, the whole thing, lemon, the rind and everything. Put it in your water and drink it. It kills more things than you can even imagine thinking about. I mean, the stuff that it did, I couldn't even understand. I looked it all up online. Look at the essential oils that you have. Pure essential oils with no, you know, fillers or whatever. It's got to be pure. It's got to be organic. But look at what it does for you. It's available to us. Crystals are powerful. They are. They hold energy. They hold vibration. You can take clear quartz crystal, which is cheap. You can freaking pick it up anywhere in a driveway. You hold it and you put your intention into it. My intention is that I vibrate at the highest frequency of love possible. My energy pushes love out from me. I am surrounded and I vibrate love because nothing is more powerful than love. Love heals fear, love heals sickness, love can bring people back from the brink of death. So, your family that's not doing well, you tell them to start saying, I love myself, I love my body, I am loved, I radiate love. That's what you need to start teaching people. Positive affirmations. It's not a joke. Your body believes what you tell it. You can take your body that's in a bed dying and you can tell your body, I am healthy, I am well, I am strong. This has nothing to do with Pentecostal holy rollers that are doing this weird healing, you know? And people say that about me. Oh, long distance healing, that's woo-woo. No, it's not. It's energy. It's truth. And it works. I have prayed and sent energy to a friend in Australia. I've never met her personally. But there was something wrong. She was unwell, and I didn't know what it was, and I couldn't get a hold of her. So I said, if you're open, I'm asking that this healing energy goes to you. And I asked the Father, fill me with unconditional love, please. And I'm asking that this energy goes. And she feels this, and it helps her. She woke up 8 minutes later. She wrote to me on Instagram. I've got it. I can prove it to you. I'm not talking bullshit out the side of my nose. She said at 8 minutes after the time that I sent that to her, that I posted that, she woke up and she said her body started feeling something. And her husband said, what's wrong? Are you okay? And she goes, my body, I feel something moving through my body. It's like prickling. And he said, do we need to go to the doctor? And she said, no, I feel like it's love. I feel like it's good for me. I'm just going to let it happen. And she said, I slept for the first time that night in weeks without pain. That was healing. That was Reiki healing energy. So for those people who think it's woo-woo, you know, that's why people are not going to do well, because their minds are so on lockdown by mass media and belief systems that they can't freaking open their mind to understand that Spirit is trying to get us to listen. Please listen. Please stop polluting your body. Please stop polluting my earth. Mother Nature, you know, do you think it's funny or unusual that this virus doesn't attack the animals or the plants? Because they haven't hurt this planet. They are not hurting us. We are hurting them. Right? So take a lesson from the planet. Take a lesson from the animals. Damn, man. We've got animals that have been coming out of hiding that have been supposedly extinct for 25 to 30 years. All of a sudden they're showing up. They weren't extinct. They were hiding from the freaking psychos that are hunting them for their horns or for whatever, their pelts. It's time to start respecting this planet. It's time to start respecting the animals. It's time to start respecting our own bodies and ourselves, knowing that we're worthy and that we are loving and that we are loved and that we are good, and stop all this crap. It's everybody else's business? No, it's our business. It's an inside job. It's a freaking inside job. Keep your vibration high. That's right. Sing, dance. What can you do to make you happy? Turn on CNN and listen to all the reports. No? Hell no. I was in the hospital with staph infection. My doctor, who was kind of like me, right? I was getting worse and worse and worse. He went to the hospital and he said to the doctor there, discharge her. She needs to go home. She's dying in here. I was dying in there because we had me in a room filled with cancer patients because there was a nursing shortage, and everybody in my room was dying and crying. I'm like, get me out of here. I went home and I healed in a matter of a couple of weeks at home, where I was in my own energy, where it was positive, where I had my pets. You have your animals are healing. Please, when you pet your animals, please say release, release, release as you pet them, because they're taking all your crap in. They're taking on all your toxicity. That's what animals do. Why do you think that they have animals? People take autistic children or just over to the horses to connect with the animals, or to the goats, or to, it's any time that you can take them to animals, they calm them, they heal them, right? But we have to also give back to them. We have to realize that they're absorbing our energy. They're like sponges, and they're taking it all on from us. Our animals are getting sick because of us. So stop using your freaking microwave. I've got shungite in the back of my cell phone to break the EMFs up from the radio waves. I mean, there's just stuff we can do. You just need to research it. Anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys. I just want everybody to enjoy the beautiful outside everywhere, no matter where I've lived, Wisconsin, Canada, California, Arizona, everywhere I've lived, there's something beautiful to see, and I've loved every freaking season I've ever lived in any of those places. Be outside. Walk around, sit in your backyard. You're not gonna freaking get something from somebody. Be outside. Get your feet in the soil. Touch your hands into the dirt. Get yourself freaking grounded. Yes. Yes, do that with Max. Every time you go to brush him, pet him, snuggle with him, just say release, release, release. For yourself, when you brush your hair, release, release. I release anything toxic that's coming into my environment. I don't accept it. Yeah, I don't accept it. I've stepped on my little iridescent bubble that Archangel Michael dropped down. I'm 100% surrounded in rainbow light from the 7 angels that are attached to the 7 sacred rays. You don't believe in that? That's cool. I believe in it. I could believe that, you know, anything I want, and if I believe it, it's gonna work for me. So start believing something positive instead of something negative, like this whole world's gonna go to hell in a handbasket. It's only gonna do that, and that's why I wanna go off grid. That's why I wanna be in a place where there aren't people. That's why I'm leaving California. And the people in California are gonna be like, Greg, take her there with all the hippies. Right on, that's what I'm doing. Peace, love ya.